Yo, what is up, guys? Jumpin here, and this is going to be part 4 to the Let's Play the Mass Effect Trilogy, which is all 3 games, and we're still on Mass Effect 1, obviously, because this is only part 4, and Mass Effect 1 is going to take a long freaking time, because it's probably the longest game out of all 3 of them. Alright, so in the last video, we finished up the Citadel, and now I'm going to go after my baby girl, Liara Tassoni. I do kind of recommend doing this right away, just because why not get all your squad mates. She is the last one we need, and from this point on I can pretty much use Garrus and Rex because they wreck. Like, they are definitely one of the better teams in the game to have, because Garrus can handle most tech, everything, the electronics, decryption, and Rex is just a tank and a beast, and he gets some of the best stuff. And they both get assault rifles, which are one of the best guns for your companions to use.
Commander, I'm picking up some.
I'm not a big fan of the assault rifles in this
really
game, though.
Like
to be quite honest, I don't like the overkill
like
power. I think the pistols are by far the best, just because of marksman. Marksman is the best power out of all of the gun powers that you get, and that is pretty much the truth. I wouldn't even think people. I would hope no one would disagree with me, because I mean, there's no way. I don't really see how anyone could disagree with the fact that marksman is the best. But whatever. Alright, as you could tell, guess what, guys? I'm in this stupid car tank called the Mako. This is by far probably the worst thing in this game, is this stupid car tank. The only reason why it's bad, because honestly, guys, the first time through this game, maybe the second time through this game, maybe even the third time through this game, if you've played it all that much, the Mako's not so bad. You're kind of like, it's whatever, it's a car tank, it's kind of cool. But guess what? The novelty wears off so freaking quick, and you will hate this freaking thing because it is freaking annoying. Almost every side quest in the game consists of you driving around this car, and it takes quite a while to kill enemies in the car too, on top of everything else. I'm gonna try to push you in the lava. Whatever. Anyway, but there is a couple things to make this not so bad of an experience, because like I said, it can be a nightmare, because literally everything, every side quest, every planet you go to, you're gonna be in this car, and it just can be kind of annoying. It's pretty repetitive, non-stop. You're just driving around in the car. It was a great improvement in the second game that they took this out, and that reason why they took it out is because they knew everybody freaking hated it, for the most part, just because it freaking sucked. Now, this car thing, though, it does get like this little rocket launcher, which is by far the best thing it gets. And it gets a machine gun, but really the rockets are the best way to go for killing enemies, because they do a lot of damage and they have a blast radius. So, alright. Now, what we're doing on this mission is we're trying to find Liara Tassoni, and we're pretty much just trying to drive there first. Pretty much half the mission is in the car, and the other half is on foot. So, the car part's pretty easy. The foot part's pretty easy too, honestly. This mission's not that hard, so like I said, I do recommend doing this right away, just because it is definitely worth doing. Alright, but like, there will be a ton of enemies throughout this whole thing, and like right here is a good example. There's a ton of enemies. So now, a couple of car techniques to do to make your life a lot easier for navigating this dumb thing is, what you want to do is, I like to run the enemies over. I think running the enemies over is by far the easiest way of dealing with enemies, because when they're ran over, even if they don't die, oh my god, I can't hit this dude. Like the controls of the car is just really obnoxious at times, and like right now it's happening to me where I cannot control this freaking car right. Alright, there we go. Now he's dead. So now I gotta get out the car. If I can figure, alright, yeah, you just gotta press B. If you press B, you got the car. But yeah, so like I said, the controls are a little bit like I mean, everything in this game is for the most part somewhat clunky. So keep that in mind. It's gonna be something over here. And I said in the last video I needed to change my weapons and stuff. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Don't have a good pistol, and I believe I can upgrade though. Alright, heat sink is definitely really good in this game, because it makes it so that it pretty much makes it so that like you can shoot more bullets without actually overheating your gun. I actually got a level 2, so let's go ahead and level up a little bit. Let's see what I want to get. I think I'm going to keep going for barrier. Barrier is very important for the vanguards, just so you can stay alive longer. And I'm going to put a point into electronics and decryption. So that is what's up. And then now for Rex, let's go ahead and put some points into warp. I want to get throw on him right away so he can have at least a couple offensive powers, as long, you know, as well as his defensive powers, because he already has them. And but he's all about defense. He just doesn't die, and that's the nice thing. You never have to worry about having him go down because he's such a freaking tank monster. I'm trying to remember where I have to go here. I think I'm on the wrong side. Believe you have to go over here, and this is where we're gonna open this gate. And if we open this gate, we can continue on. So let's get out of the car and walk on over here. So. Oh yeah, alright, hold on. Let me go ahead and put some more weapons on. I almost forgot how that, you know, forgot about my other 2 peoples. Let's go ahead and put some recoil on you and some armor piercing. Armor piercing's really, really good in this game. Just because, that's fine. The reason why armor piercing's good is, alright, whatever. The reason why armor piercing is good in this game is because it does extra damage to synthetics, and 90% of the enemies in this game, for the most part, are going to be synthetics, mainly Geth. So that is something to remember. Like sometimes you have to fight mercs and mercenaries and all that kind of good stuff, but it's kind of rare. And then you also have to fight a couple like organic monsters, husk, and other stuff. But that's also kind of rare. So, and you can always switch up your mods depending on what you're fighting. If you're fighting a mission that's going to contain a ton of humans and other organics, you can just switch it up, because there's also another one. There's also another mod that will allow you to do more damage to organics. Now, alright, so this is what I was talking about earlier with the whole run them over, but that is what can happen, and you do not want that to happen. Ah, man, that sucks. Sometimes when you run over enemies, they'll get stuck in your tire, stuck in your car, and as you can tell, my car is just wigging out right now. It's pretty hilarious looking, but but yeah, it's really annoying. Like, this happens a lot when you run them over, but it is. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh, that was a pro dodge. Get off of my car! I can't freaking do anything. Oh man, but hopefully, yeah, there we go. Finally, he fell off the car, and now I can drive normal again. But yeah, guys, that can happen a lot. But it is, in my opinion, it's the best way to deal with enemies like whatever these things are I'm fighting right now. I think they're armatures or something like that. So, yeah, whatever, armatures. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that is what it looks like it says. So anyway, so I'm gonna run this one over too. Get ran over. But yeah, if you run them over, they fall on the ground, and they're just, you know, you shoot them when they're on the ground. That's normally the best way to go about doing it. Also, oh, I got hit. Crap. I was gonna try to show you another thing you can do. Another technique is that when they shoot that blue shit at you, you can just jump over it. That's also very helpful, because they'll shoot a ton of that blue shit at you. And if it hits you, it does a massive amount of damage to the car, and you don't want to die in the car because you don't get any auto. This is another thing. You really don't get many auto saves. Here we go. Dodge over this crap. All right. But yeah, you don't really get many auto saves in the car, and if you die in the car, you just get it just makes you rage. It really does. All right. So this is the Colossus. This is pretty much the #1 Geth enemy. It's like the Geth tank, pretty much. Giant ass robot. Yeah, don't get stuck on me. Alright, good. They're not that hard to deal with. Like I said, once again, if you just run them over, they become just like useless, because it takes them like a little while, like maybe 10 seconds to get back up. And while they're on the ground, you unload on them, and when they get back up, you run them over again, and they fall back down. So it's pretty easy overall. The car's not that hard. It's just annoying because it's just combat-wise, for exploring planets and doing side quests, mainly consists of you being in the car so much that it's just like, I don't really care. I don't want to be in the car. Most missions, though, This is the only, well, actually, no, this ain't the only mission, but this is one of the only missions that, main plot missions that you actually have to be in the Mako. There's only 2 of them, this one and another one. But besides the 2 missions, all the other ones are on foot, and it is definitely a lot nicer. Alright, so we're gonna keep going, because we're looking for Dr. Tassoni, and, hopefully we can find her and she'll be okay. I mean, I don't really know. We really don't know, guys. I'm a little worried. But if you've played any of the other Mass Effects, I'm sure you know that she's in those games, so I'm assuming she's going to be fine. But you just don't know. So, alright. I believe this is the last little area that we have to be, and then we can just get the fuck out this car, because that would be nice. Also, if you run over these enemies, you can pretty much kill them one hit. You can splatter them and murder them and blow them up and stuff. Alright, so right here, this is where we're gonna have to get out the car, and we now do everything on foot, so that will be pretty nice. Alright, and it's gonna be awesome, because in the last video I had no combat, and I hate that. Like, you know, everybody likes to fight. Like, it's all about fighting and doing all that kind of cool stuff like that over everything else. Alright, let's put some marksman on and shoot some enemies. Marksman is amazing. Like I said, if you don't think marksman is the best gun perk thing you get in the game, I don't know if you ever really played this game before. Alright, there's gonna be a sniper over here, and he just hit me. Alright, now he's dead though. Definitely take out the sniper if you can right away, because those snipers can almost one-shot you, depending on your shields and your health and all that good stuff. If you have no shields, like, yeah, you will like pretty much die from a sniper. Let's go and throw some enemies. Shoot them when you're on the ground. Yeah, and another thing, guys, I just leveled up again. That's crazy, man. I mean, you get so many early in the game. You get a lot of levels, as you can tell. Let's keep going for barrier, though. A lot of levels, but yeah. But like I said, so I'm lost right now. All right, so like I said, use your powers, though. Use your powers as much as you can, because there's really no point not to. You have adrenaline rush. That's the best thing that he gets, is the adrenaline rush. And a lot of, you know, sometimes you will maybe, alright, now right here, this is really important. I think there might be an enemy left. Right here, if you can, you should definitely save the game. Save it. Because this next part, no matter what difficulty you're on, can be a little challenging. Like, there's going to be a ton of enemies. And if you die, no joke, you will have to start over from the beginning. There is no autosave in the car, and there's no autosave fighting right here. So if you die, you have to start the whole mission over. And nobody wants to do that again, I hope. Alright, so like I said. Alright, so this is going to be a little cutscene. It's really not anything. There's no dialogue, but you know, one thing that always bugged me in the Mass Effect games is pretty much what's going on right here. Sometimes you'll see Shepard and he'll have like an assault rifle. Although, you know, in Mass Effect 1 you do get all the guns, but it doesn't make no sense because he doesn't classify. He's not like, he doesn't have any type of class. I don't know. Assault rifle's just not meant for a Vanguard. He only gets the shotgun training and the pistol training, so it just makes no freaking sense why he actually has. All right, now this sucks. I just got sabotaged, so I'm just gonna run away. Believe me, you want to maybe back up in this fight, because as you could tell, there was a ton of enemies over there. And all right, so now I'm gonna use marksman. I can't though for some reason. I don't know why, but all right. Now these little flying freaking robots. I don't really know what they're called, but they're the flying versions of the Geth. They're Stalkers. The Stalkers are kind of annoying because they do get sniper rifles as well as they fly around a lot. And if they snipe you, they can wreck you. And oh my god, Rex died. That is unfreaking believable. That's super rare, just saying. Alright, so let's go ahead and now this is going to be one of these armatures on foot. So, but like I said, you'll see right here an amazing thing. If you warp the enemy, you know, in Adrenaline Rush 2. If you warp the enemy in this game, it's really crazy how much of a debuff that is. I might have to warp him again. Oh, crap. That was an accident. Oh, no, I did warp him. Alright, yeah, it's a crazy debuff, though. The higher your warp is, I think they can take, like, 80% more damage if they're warped. And that's just general damage, just 80% more damage. And that's crazy, because if you guys remember, there's a what Rex gets, all Krogans in the game, they get this. It's called immunity, and immunity gives them like, or what really a lot of the enemies, especially on Insanity, will get immunity, and immunity is just very annoying, very annoying, because it's 80% damage protection, and if you try to shoot an enemy without warp that has immunity, it just takes forever to kill them. So, but if you have warp, it pretty much like negates the immunity. It makes it like pointless, it makes it stupid, and it's incredible. Like, that's the main thing. It's just, warp is amazing in this game. So having Rex for warp and having yourself for warp is amazing for dealing with Krogans and other stronger boss level enemies. And I just freaking got, I mean, you can die very easily in this game, as you can tell, even on normal, because I'm almost dead right now. It's freaking crazy.
Aside from the Citadel, I mean.
Okay, Garrus, I got you. Pretty much, this is another elevator. As you play missions in this game, there's going to be a ton of elevators, just like if you're anywhere else. Man. Elevators, guys. You're gonna see this half the video. I mean, literally, I think half of my videos are gonna contain elevators. Alright, there's gonna be some enemies over here, so let's go ahead and just do that and shoot them. See if anyone has a power I can use right now. There's warp, but no point to warp. I don't really think warp does much damage. I don't even know if it does any damage in this game. It's just a massive debuff for the most part. But I wish they would have kept warp the same, I guess, because warp would just be overpowered as hell in Mass Effect 2 and in Mass Effect 3 if it had 80% damage taken, pretty much. Alright, so as we go down this elevator, it's gonna pretty much crash or malfunction, and now we're going to jump down and run on down here. And who? Huh?
Hello?
What?
Did somebody help?
Hey, it's my baby girl. So, this is Liara, guys. I won't skip this dialogue with her since I know a lot of you guys want to see it, so let me shut up.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Alright, so that was Liara, and pretty much one of my favorite characters in all the games, because she's so dope. And she is amazing as well in this game, especially at higher level. At first she's not so good, but once she gets to like higher level and you max out her singularity, oh my god, she uses it like crazy, and it is... Singularity in this game was by far the best. I really wish they would have kept it like... I really wish they would have kept it like it was in this game. Wow, I just got really, I got sniped. But yeah, they didn't keep it the same. They made it so that they have to not have shields, and that just sucks. Like, that's what makes it like not so great. Oh wow, failed. But you can always just use Omni Gel to open up locks, which is awesome. I forgot about that. I just seen that, and that's amazing. So, I mean, later in the game, once you get like 999 Omni Gel, which you will have because you'll have a ton of weapons and items that you don't want, and you'll break them down. Once you get that, then you never really have to hack again. You can just always use Omni Gel, and there's no point not to. Alright, so right here we have to use this mining laser cutter thing, and I do not remember the code at all. Crap! This is going to take me a minute. Okay, actually, I think I remember it. Yeah! Pretty much, if you want to know the code, it was AXBY. Pretty, I don't know, kind of easy. Even if that was my first time doing, I'm sure my first time it didn't take me too long to figure it out because it's not that hard. Alright, so now we gotta take another elevator upstairs and just pretty much chill and look at the environment like, hey. Alright, but if we come over here now, we can go ahead and free Liara from her little
How
thing.
did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
Don't think I just did it.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime.
Okay, alright, my bad. I skipped a little bit there. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know. I think I was confused. I thought maybe I had to go and hit the controls, but apparently I don't. Alright, so let me shut up.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on. I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. Obviously, he wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
If I die in here, I'll kill him.
Rex is so awesome in this game. Oh man, I don't know. I think he's by far the best. I wish they would have put him. You know, I understand why they brought back Garrus and Liara and Tali, but they really should have brought back Rex in the other two games as, you know, being a companion again. All right, so right here we're gonna get approached by another Krogan, and pretty much let's see what he wants to say to us.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
You know,
Don't have time
I'm just
to
gonna be a
deal with
dick.
this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Sure you do like my attitude. Alright, now first thing, now this fight also can be a little tricky, so first things first, let's take out the Geth. You definitely want to take out the little guys first and then focus on the Battle Master. Because this will be our first Krogan Battle Master we have to fight. Krogans are oh crap. He, like right there, he just used throw on me and knocked me down to the ground, so that sucks. Alright, another robot right here. Let's take him out. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So now all we have left, I believe, is the Battle Master. So, like I said before, definitely warp him. Always warp him if you have the chance. And I believe I can throw him too. Ooh, he used Carnage on me. But once he's warped, he's nothing. Like, he is just, boom, he's dead. If you do that to Krogans... Oh, wow, no, he's not dead. I forgot about Krogans in this game. Crap! Alright, now that's another thing, guys. When a Krogan falls down in this game, he will, like, have an ability to get himself back up. So you have to kill him twice, pretty much. But, yeah, he's pretty easy. Like, as long as you have warp, Krogans are nothing. If you don't have warp and they have immunity... Ooh, boy. I mean, it's just going to take you, like, a billion bullets to kill him. Alright, so right here, the mine is collapsing, and we gotta get the fuck out of here. Run like hell, and, pretty much that's about it that's going on. I mean, I don't know. We might not make it out of here, guys. I'm a little scared. You know, pretty worried. But run. But obviously, of course, we're gonna make it out because I'm Commander Shepard and I can't die. I have the Reapers to kill in the future. Wait, uh-oh, Reapers. I didn't say that. My bad. I don't know anything about no Reapers. Actually, I do know a little bit about the Reapers. Shit! Now I feel like an idiot. Man, I forgot that they already do know about the Reapers. Crap. Whatever, guys. It doesn't matter. Alright, so this is going to be some dialogue. Let me shut the fuck up.
In molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this is...
Indoctrination theory! Indoctrination theory!
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Alright, so right here we're gonna report to the console, and yeah, they're fucking dicks.
I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
You know what? You know what, guys? I think I'm gonna be a dick.
I don't
Fuck
need
you.
this.
Communications cut, Commander.
Alright, yeah. I mean, the console are freaking jackasses in this game. I mean, every time you do something, you're like, yeah, I did this. And they're like, well, you know, you could have done it a different way. It's always the same, no matter what you do. Like, if you do it the good way or bad way, they'll always disagree with you because they're freaking jackasses. But, yeah. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this part. And, you know, look out for the next part. And I'll continue on. I hope you enjoyed all the dialogue you got to see. Because I know everyone's still bitching about the fact that I've been skipping the dialogue. But, like I said, any major plot holes or any major plot points, I will definitely let the dialogue play out. But if it's something stupid, like, I don't know, Garrus just talking to me about shooting bullseyes or something, yeah, I will be skipping that. But like I said, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please like this video, that would really help me out, and have a nice day.